Hey TechVibes fam, what is up? You know that little Roku remote you hold in your hand. What if I told you it holds the key to unlocking a whole bunch of secret menus and hidden features on your Roku device? Seriously, these are things that most people do not even know exist, and they can be absolute game changers for troubleshooting, or just getting more out of your streaming experience. It is frustrating when your tech acts up, or you feel like you are missing out on hidden power. Well, guess what? You are in the right place. Because today I am going to walk you through the exact key code combinations to press on your Roku remote to access these secret menus. And I will explain exactly what they do. I have got your back. We are going to dive deep into 8 different secret codes. And by the end of this video, you will be a Roku power user, so stick around. And make sure you pay close attention to secret menu number 6, because that one is easily the most useful. If you only remember one, that is the one you will want to remember. Let us get into it. For all these secret codes, we are going to start right here on your Roku home screen. That is where you punch in these key combinations. It is like a secret handshake for your device. Secret menu number 1, developer settings. This one is for the app builders and coders out there. If you are developing applications for the Roku platform, this is your go-to spot. To access it, follow along with me. Hit home 3 times, then up 2 times, then right, left, right, left, right. That is home, 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 up, up, right, left, right, left, right. Boom. That should take you right into the developer settings menu. As you can see, this is not something most of us regular users would need, but for developers it is essential. It allows you to enable installer and restart, which lets you install and test your own apps directly on the Roku box. It also provides important information like the IP address of your device and a developer username, which are necessary for connecting to the developer portal. If you are not building apps, you can safely ignore this one, but it is cool to know it exists. Secret menu number 2, wireless secret menu. Now this one is super useful if you are experiencing any Wi-Fi problems. If your streaming is buffering or your connection keeps dropping, this menu can give you some vital clues. Here is how to get into it. Now start by hitting your home button 5 times, then up, down, up, down, up. That is home, 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 up, down, up, down, up. And there it is, the wireless secret screen. This screen gives you a ton of granular data about your wireless connection. You will see your Wi-Fi access point name, the Wi-Fi channel you are currently using, and crucial information about your signal strength. It even shows data down to packet frames being sent and retried, and the driver version number. This is all information you might need if you are trying to do some serious Wi-Fi troubleshooting. For instance, if your signal strength is really low, it might be a sign you need a Wi-Fi extender, or to move your router. You also have a couple of options here. Resets gives you a bunch of different reset options. You can reset just the driver, or reset the chip and reload the driver. There is also a chip reset test and a few other options. These can be lifesavers if you are battling persistent Wi-Fi issues. You can also enable or disable certain logging specifically for messing around with the Wi-Fi stuff. If you are not having Wi-Fi issues, you probably will not need this, but keep it in your back pocket. Secret menu number 3, the general secret screen. This one is pretty useful for getting a quick overview of your Roku box's vital stats. Here is the key combination. Hit home 5 times, then fast forward 3 times, and rewind 2 times. That is home, 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 fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, rewind, rewind, boom. Here is our secret screen. This gives you a lot of very good basic information about your Roku device. You will find the build date, which tells you when your box was actually manufactured, the current version number of your Roku OS, your device's serial number, the device ID, and both the Ethernet MAC address and the wireless MAC address. This is super helpful if you ever need to provide these details to support or set up network-specific rules. It also shows you the uptime, which tells you how long your box has been turned on since its last reboot, and the power on lifetime. This is how many hours this specific box has been turned on since it was first built. It is kind of interesting to see, especially if you have a Roku box that has been around for a while. That number might be pretty high. This screen also has some direct access menus. The first 2, soft factory reset and factory reset, are things you can access through the normal settings, but this is a quicker way to get to them. A factory reset, of course, will take your box back to the way it was when you first bought it. There is a USB test here too, and you can cycle the streaming store server if you are having issues with the App Store on your Roku. There is also an option to update software. So some of these might be pretty useful, especially if you are looking for a quick way to reset or factory reset your box. This is a menu you might want to jump into to do that. Secret menu number 4, secret screen 2. This is kind of a continuation of the last one, hence the name secret screen 2. It mostly deals with advertising settings. Let us get into this one. First, you'll want to hit home 5 times, then up, right, down, left, up. That is home, 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 up, right, down, left, up. Boom, secret screen 2. On the left, you have got some basic information about advertising, and then a bunch of different options here. These mostly relate to the advertisements within your Roku experience. Now here's the big bummer. You used to be able to turn off ads on the Roku box directly from this menu, but they recently removed that feature. That kind of stinks, I know. However, if you are having issues with the ads maybe showing up funny or not showing up at all on your box, and you want to fix that for some reason, you can go through these different options like cycle image service, cycle screenshot output format, cycle the home screen and banner server. You can also cycle the ad channel, and radio remote auto pairing and radio remote auto update. There are also options to reset and refresh the advertising stuff, that specific portion of the operating system. Most of us probably will not use the stuff in Secret Screen 2 on a regular basis, but it is there if you need to deep dive into advertisement-related issues. So let us jump out of this one for now. Secret menu number 5, HDMI secret screen. This one is super useful if you are connecting your Roku box to various TVs or displays, and you want to know exactly what HDMI formats are supported by your current setup. Use this key combination. Hit home 5 times, then down, left, up, up, up. That is home, 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 down, left, up, 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 boom. This is the HDMI secret screen. On the left, we have got some really good HDMI support information. It tells us which versions of HDMI outputs are currently supported based on what we have got connected to the box. For example, in my case, it might show 4K 60Hz, yes, or 4K 30Hz, yes, but you might see 1080i not supported with this connection, or 4K HDR not supported with my current connection. This is vital for making sure you are getting the best possible picture quality. You also have a couple of options here. You can enable HDMI fast suspend or disable that. You can disable automatic recovery. And you can mess around with inputs and TV inputs. There is even a test for that. So if you are having issues with your Roku box communicating via HDMI with your TV, or if you are not getting the resolution you expect, this is exactly where you want to do some troubleshooting. You will also notice, oddly enough, this menu does not have a cancel option like the other ones. I am not sure why, but you can just press the back button on your remote, and that will take you out of this menu. Secret menu number 6, the platform secret screen. Alright, now for my absolute favorite, and I think the most useful of all these menus. There is some misinformation out there with the wrong key combination for this one. I think what happened is they actually changed the key combination, but I figured out what the current one is. And here it is, the secret combination you need. To get started, hit the home button 5 times in a row. Then fast forward, down, rewind, down, fast forward. That is home, 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 fast forward, down, rewind, down, fast forward. Boom, here it is, the platform secret screen. Again, I think this is the most useful one. Finally, look at the top of the screen for your technical details. It tells us the temperature of the box, or the processor, likely in Celsius, of course. And then it has got some really cool information. The CPU speed. You will notice that speed moves around. Right now it might be at 1200 MHz, but that will go all the way down to 250 MHz. This is probably your Roku throttling the processor to maintain the temperature of the device itself. You have got your IP address, some basic wireless information there. And then look at these menus. These menus are super useful. System operations, for example, gives us a list of a whole bunch of other operations menus. Some of these may look familiar because there are things that we could do in some of the other menus. But I like this menu because it has got a whole lot of stuff all in one place. A display menu, a network menu, an audio menu. If I go back out, I have got an RF remote menu, which is a whole bunch of options for messing around with your RF remote. If you are having problems with that, you might want to check that out. The wireless secret screen. This looks familiar because I just showed you this. This takes us to the exact same screen that we looked at earlier with a different key combination. Then we have an IP6 secret screen, which actually has an option for a speed test in here, which is kind of cool. You can also turn IP6 on and off if that is causing problems for you. You have got your fast boot secret screen, which can enable or disable fast boot. And then this is super cool. Check this out. View remote button presses now. If something is going weird with your remote and you are trying to figure out what is going on, like this button does not seem like it is working, well, this menu will actually let you kind of mess around with all the buttons and make sure they are working. Every time you press a button, it will register that on the screen there, and you see they pop up and they stick. you can continue to press those buttons. And, well, this is a great way again if you have got problems with your remote and you feel like one of the buttons might not be working. This is how you can truly figure out if it is in fact working or not. To get out of this specific submenu because the back button does not work here, you press home and then star simultaneously, and it will jump you right back out to the platform secret screen. Again, my favorite of all these screens. If any of them you remember, this I think is the one that you will use the most for troubleshooting and optimization. Secret menu number 7, the channel info menu. This one is incredibly useful for managing your installed apps, or what Roku calls channels, which are basically just apps. Here is how you get into it. Hit home 3 times, and then after that you press up 2 times, then left, right, left, right, left. That is home. Home, home, up, up, left, right, left, right, left. And here we go. This is the channel info menu. This shows you every single app installed on your Roku device. It shows you the version number as well as the build number for each app. So if you are trying to troubleshoot something, and you want to make sure you have got the right version of that app installed, this is how you figure it out. But here is the real kicker. It is a great easy way to go through and remove the apps that you do not want anymore. Because when you click on one of these apps, it will give you the option to remove the app directly. This can be a lot easier than removing them through the regular operating system, especially if you have a lot of apps, because it is all presented in one clean list here. I think this one is super useful for a lot of people, especially for decluttering or solving app-specific issues. Secret menu number 8, the quick reboot code. Finally, this last one does not take you to a menu, but it actually reboots your Roku device for you, which is super handy. If you need a quick way to reboot your Roku without going into any menus, because you can do this in the regular settings menu, this is what you do. Now hit the home button 5 times, then up rewind 2 times, fast forward 2 times. That is home, 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 up, rewind, rewind, fast forward, fast forward. Now watch what happens here. So it kind of scrolls through the menu for a second there, and then it freezes. And now it is going through that reboot process. If you give it about 30 to 45 seconds, it will actually reboot back to the Roku splash screen and get you back into the main menu of your Roku box. This is a super snappy way to restart your device and can often fix minor glitches or connectivity issues. It is a total no-brainer. Whew, that was a lot, but hopefully your Roku experience is now super snappy and totally optimized. These 8 secret codes can seriously elevate your streaming and make those frustrating moments a thing of the past. So now it is your turn. Did you try any of these tips? Which one was your favorite? Or did you find an even cooler Roku trick I missed? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing from you all. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to TechVibes for more consistent coverage. Let me know in the comments what you think about these hidden features. I will see you all in the next video.